Hello friends, today I'm going to discuss about leadership lessons and great insights from Mahabharata. As some of you are aware that we could take away a number of lessons and insights from our mythologies like Ramayana and Mahabharata. This could be our moral compass which guides us during difficult and challenging times. And those are relevant even today. Let's see some of the scenarios and characters from Mahabharata and what are those insights that we could take forward from those, shall we? As you could see from this picture, this is Abhimanyu, and the scenario is from Kurukshetra war between Pandavas and Kauravas. Abhimanyu was the son of Arjuna and Subhadra. Arjuna was one of the greatest warriors on earth, and his son Abhimanyu is no exception, like father, like son. When there is an interesting story about Abhimanyu, when he was at his mother's womb, he was actively listening and learning a lot of things. Subhadra used to visit great sages and listen to their wisdom, and she used to participating in the discussion with Pandavas where they discuss about war techniques. Even today, it's scientifically proven. That's why our elders ask young mothers, carrying mothers, to actively engage them in positive things like listening to great words, reading great books, those kind of things, isn't it? That helps the infant's growth in a positive manner. Subhadra did the same thing, and that helped Abhimanyu a lot, and then he grew up to be one of the greatest warriors on earth. And during Kurukshetra, he became an asset for Pandavas and nightmare for Kauravas. And Kauravas planned for a trap called Chakravyuga. Chakravyuga, shown in the picture, it's a disc-like trap with multiple defense layers. Abhimanyu, being very skillful and courageous, he went on and on, defeated enemies, and went into the center of Chakravyuga. However, he did not know how to exit the Chakravyuga. Alas, what happened next? It cost his life. And why? When Arjuna was teaching Chakravyuga, Subhadra, his mother, who was carrying Abhimanyu, slept half the way. So Abhimanyu was learning only how to enter into the Chakravyuga but not to exit. And that cost his life. And he was killed in that battle. My dear friends, what is that one important lesson that we can take it forward from here? Yes, incomplete knowledge is dangerous. Even today, if you're a student or a professional, when you're learning something at the surface level, it could be exposed sooner or later, isn't it? However, when you learn deep dive, you will become a subject matter expert, and that will earn accolades and also career growth. Always remember, half baked knowledge is lethal, and make sure that you learn to the fullest. Let's see another scenario from Mahabharata. The person who is sitting at the center is Krishna. The other two were Duryodhana and Dharma. So the Kurukshetra war was declared between Pandavas and Kauravas, and they both were seeking the support of Krishna. So Kauravas sent Duryodhana as their representation, and Pandavas sent Dharma. When they both were requesting Krishna's help, Krishna said, being the smart guy, good, you came here for my support. I can't refuse. I'll give you choices. Either you could choose my Sena or me. It's up to you. Duryodhana thought for a moment. Krishna Sena was humongous, with greatest warriors and soldiers on earth. And it could be a great asset for Kauravas, he thought, and he suddenly quipped, Krishna, I'll take your Sena. Krishna said, so be it. Dharma, what is your choice? Dharma, being a wise man, he said, Krishna, if you're with us, that's more than enough. And you all know what happened in that battle. Who won? Yes, Pandavas won. And why? Because quality is more important than quantity, isn't it? Even today, when organizations offer a number of products and services, many of them don't even take an impact with their customers as well as the marketplace. And why? Because they focus on quantity than quality sometimes. When Steve Jobs returned back to Apple, the first thing he did took a stock of all the products and investment areas, and he declared, we are gonna focus only on few areas and invest there only. Rest of the things we are gonna retire. And why? He knew quality matters. My dear friends, always remember, whenever you have to invest your time and focus, invest on quality than quantity. Let's see another interesting scenario from Mahabharat. This is a turning point, you could say. Kauravas invited Pandavas. After a nice feast, there was a lighter moment. Duryodhana called them for the dice game as planned. Dharma readily accepted, and after that, Duryodhana made a statement saying that on my behalf, my uncle Sakani will play. Dharma should have thought, but he didn't. He said, fine, what kind of difference it's gonna make? And he went ahead with the game. And what happened next, as you all know, he lost the game. Not only the game, he lost his kingdom, his brothers, his wife. On the top of it, his dignity. After losing that game, he had to go for Vanavas for 13 years. Why it all happened? Yes, he didn't analyze his competition. He had underestimated his competition, Sakuni, who was a strategist, a master strategist and an expert in the dice game. And because of that one huge mistake, he lost everything and he had to struggle a lot to regain them. My dear friends, even today, when organizations launch products, they not only analyze their customers, but also the competition. It's very important to analyze the competition more than your strength and weakness, your competitor's strength and weakness. Accordingly, tweak and customize your product and the unique selling point before launching it, isn't it? Never underestimate your competition, analyze it well, and play your cards accordingly. So, we have come to the end of this podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll come up with another interesting one sooner. Until then, you take care and stay safe.